Hello, and welcome to another update video on Link. I'm here on the Chainlink chart. We're tracking the Link chart as a sideways triangle pattern, possibly in wave B. That B wave might complete at any point. I explained in the video yesterday that the market needs to defend the 10th of April. Was it the 10th of April? No, it's the early April low at around $10 to keep the idea alive that this here is a sideways consolidation in a B wave. From any swing low in this area, if the price can form a 5-wave move up, which we haven't got yet, but let's say we could form something like this, a sequence of 5 waves, then this would be our earliest indication we can get that a meaningful low has actually formed. For now, there is no meaningful upside reaction yet. Any bounce so far has remained corrective in nature. But of course, I will show you on the smaller time frame how the bulls could generate a reversal pattern. I can tell you that we already have at least an attempted break of the first trend line. You might not see it that well, but there is a first attempted break of a trend line here, which is already, let's say, an early confirmation that the bulls are at least trying, okay? But yeah, this here is obvious, and you see that when zoomed out. This here is obviously way too early to confirm any sort of reversal, but the move to the downside could be technically complete if this indeed is the E wave of a triangle. I will show you now on the smaller time frame how that looks like. So let's take a look at the Link short-term chart, and this gives you a good idea of what's going on here. So this is obviously the 1-hour time frame. Things can change very, very quickly in the crypto sector, but I treat this here as an A wave and a B wave and a C wave. Of course, a more bullish scenario is shown here. This shows you what we would need to see for a bullish reversal signal, 5 waves up. We're far away from that at the moment. Let's first see if we can get 3 waves completed, labeled A, B, C. Look, you will remember if you watch the videos that the A wave is a 5-wave move. We can interpret this as 5 waves. The pullback is clearly a 3-wave move. Also, that suggests that we could still get a bounce in wave C. And so it's important to understand what is actually the ideal target zone for a C wave. And to calculate that, to determine that, we measure the length of the A wave. We go to the low of the B wave, and it takes us to this zone between $13.75 and $15.14. This would be the ideal target zone for wave C of 4. And so obviously $13.75 and $14.03 are the next resistances. I treat this currently only as a 3-wave move up. For anything more bullish, let's see if the bulls can do it, but it would need to prove itself. Yeah, various reasons for this. I mean, we haven't even broken above the trend line really. This was a very deep pullback on the 1st of December. So it's not really a meaningful reversal yet. I'm still here on the side of caution. If we get these 5 waves in yellow, that would be an interesting development, but I wouldn't rely on it at this point. It looks to me more like a 4th wave bounce, which is also in line with what Bitcoin is doing right now. That's the update on Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our X channel as well for further updates. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.